Hi, my name is TJ Muehlman. I'm one of the co-founders of We & Co.
Hi, I'm Jared Malin, and I am also co-founder of We & Co.
We & Co is the LinkedIn for service professionals. So servers, bartenders, hosts, chefs, folks that work in restaurant and hospitality aren't on LinkedIn, and there's over 10 million of them in the United States alone. And We & Co provides a platform for them to represent themselves professionally, get recognized for the work that they do, and then we let restaurants access our database to hire folks, which is a much better solution than Craigslist or CareerBuilder or what they're currently using. We & Co started off as a different kind of app. It was a consumer app, a consumer play that allowed consumers to thank people in restaurants. Kind of to Jared's earlier point, we're all about kind of helping this 10 million service professionals have a better life, to better their career and be proud of who they are. And so the original concept was around that, and it's a beautiful idea that unfortunately just didn't get the traction we needed to. And the thing that we learned in this kind of really dark time for We & Co, it was about a year and a half ago, was that you have to keep making progress. That's the thing I tell entrepreneurs now is always be moving forward, always be moving, making progress and be, doing something. And we learned very quickly that we had to test and figure out where the pain points were in the market. And that took us a good couple months to figure out that the old idea was really neat, but not solving a problem. And our new idea of aligning service professionals with jobs and giving them a professional profile was a real pain point in the industry and allowed us to really grow much more quickly than we were previously.
Yeah, and when you start a business, you better have a strong vision, but you also have to learn very quickly that it doesn't really matter what your vision is. You need to find that pain in the market and then solve that pain. And once you start doing that, you'll really see your business take off.
We had been out raising money for, 8 or 9 months at that point, and we were failing spectacularly. We'd raised a little bit of money, but we'd gone months without getting paid. We had to lay people off, and it was really painful. And we kind of hunkered down and said, we'd been turned down by a big investment group, and we said, well, hell, we got to figure this out. And we try to test, and this is where we really started our testing culture, our experimental culture at We & Co, where we just tried something. We said, what the hell, we'll post something here and we'll see what happens. And our user growth quadrupled overnight. And that's when we were like, okay, wait a minute, can we reproduce that? And it becomes very scientific at that point. It goes from hypothetical, like, hey, I'm just gonna try this and see what the hell happens, to, okay, now we've seen something, now let's get very scientific and very methodical with the way we test and see if the results are reproducible. And that moment was right around a year ago, maybe a little over a year ago, and that's when we said, okay, this is the direction we have to go in.